Hey guys, Alien Sama here with, it's not really an unboxing video, but I do showcase plush animals and Pokemon on my YouTube channel. They are part of my collection, and this one is very special. This is Mega Charizard X. The Mega Charizard that you would get, or the stone that you would get if you got the X version of Pokemon when it came out, the one with the deer or Xerneas in it. And he is very customized. His name is Freddy K. Now, before we get to looking at him and some before photos, because he is completely customized from top to bottom. Well, not completely, but he's very customized. Freddy K, as some of you may know from when I think I made a video about my whole issue with potentially losing my Sun game, which had my original Pokemon in it from Red version. Very devastated. I pretty much didn't really want to play Pokemon anymore, even though my friend Akay, she bought me a new Sun version. So when I brought my Jeep in to get cleaned, my last hope was for the people who are cleaning my Jeep, who does a thorough cleaning, to look for the game under the seat, which is where I found some of the other games when my game case kind of exploded all over my vehicle. I only lost 2 games. Pokemon Sun was one of them, and they found another game in the car seat, but I can't remember, or underneath the car seat, but I can't remember which one it was. That one's almost totaled, but they cleaned my Jeep, and here we have it. It's been about 4 weeks. It was before my surgery that I found, or not I found, but I brought my Jeep in to get cleaned, and they found my Red version, or my Sun, sorry. They found my Pokemon Sun, so I have my Pokemon Sun right here. Freddy K is back, along with my original Machamp, and I know I told this story before, but now I'm going to tell it again. So basically, when Pokemon Red first came out in 1998 or 1995, I can't remember, Charmander was my first one, like many kids. I grew up, and once Pokemon Ruby came out, you couldn't transfer it anymore. Your Pokemon were stuck on Red version, your Silver version were stuck, or your Pokemon on Silver version and Gold were stuck there, and that was it. You had to start brand new. However, with the wonderful world of Game Shark and hacking games and data transferring and all that type of stuff, my babysitter at the time said, if you want your Charmander on Ruby, I can do that for you. However, it's gonna break your Red version. So my Red version, as some of you know, is kaput. It's dead. I changed the battery because the battery, if it dies, you won't be able to save your games anymore. It'll just keep resetting. But even changing that, it's just fried. It won't save. It won't do anything, really. It's an unplayable game. That's why it's in a picture frame now. So she said she could do it. It's going to bring my Red version. She can save my Charizard and my Machamp that I had at the time. Those are the only 2 Pokemon I wanted, so she brought them over. And from Ruby version, you can transfer every Pokemon from Ruby version all the way up till now. You just need a Pokebank and a few games that have been completed to do it. Which luckily my friend Kay had some games beaten, so we traded from my white version to her black version, and then we put that in this, put those Pokemon to my Pokebank, and now they're here. So I have Sun, or I keep wanting to say Sun and Moon, but I have Sun basically beat. I just need to get Necrozma. Necrozma, I think? So, oops. I'm going to show you my beautiful Freddy. He is not even level 100 yet. Oh yeah, everything's on the bottom screen nowadays. Boop! So there he is. Right now I'm trying to get a shiny, what's it called? Patrat, so I can call it Eva Unit 01, because when it's shiny and it turns into a Watchog, it has the Evangelion, or Eva Unit 01 colors, purple and green, so I can't wait to get that. But this is Freddy right here. I've had him forever. He's only level 85. He's still a baby. Although I trained up my Machamp, so he's level 100 now, which is nice. First one. Hey Magby, but you're not the one I'm here to see. Look at all those lines. I wish I had the thing so I could screen cap my game. That'd be nice. There you are. This is Freddy K. Meet this guy, or what this guy's been based off of. Because when I first purchased the Y and X games, I originally purchased Y, so Freddy K, I bought the Charizard Y, or bleh, Charizard X, not goddamn. I bought the blue version of X and Y, and so he's gonna look like this guy when he Mega Evolves. Stand up. When this guy Mega Evolves. But this is him. I'm so glad I got him back. I'm so happy. So, that's Freddy. His data's super old, and this is him. So, fine, fall over. Be a lazy butt. That was a weird f***ing sound. So, that's the story of Freddy K. My poor R that I painted onto my DS came off because I didn't seal it enough. But, before we take a look at this guy, I'll show you some before photos, so what the Pokemon looked like beforehand. So, this is what he looked like beforehand. Very simple, it's just your Mega Charizard X. I keep wanting to call it Y, because I was convinced for the longest time that the deer was a Y for whatever reason. But this is him beforehand. No markings, no scars, no cool bands or eye patch or anything. This is him. Basic. Very basic. I love customizing my plushies and I love customizing figures, but plushies are easier because it's plushies. You don't have to seal it, you just paint it. So here is my Charizard X Mega Evolution. This is Freddy. The whole reason I gave him an eye patch and some scars and the back of his neck is all cut up is that's the way I always drew him as a kid. I was like, my Charizard's cool, he's all beat up, he's old, and he is old. The data is more than, or 20 years old almost, basically. It's as old as me. The Charizard is as old as me, pretty much. Actually, no, that's not true. He's younger than me, but almost as old as me, I guess. I don't know. It's old. That's what matters. Well, we customize him. I used hard felt, used white paint to make the stitching for his eye patch. I had it so that his horn got cut off. This is eventually going to be replaced with plastic or metal, silver, so it kind of looks like a metal cap over his poor cut off horn. But this is him. Freddy K in the flesh, or in the plush, I should say. So, lots of customization. Scars, it's all done with paint, just painted in, and because it's fur, and with the paint inside, the scars are actually kind of divoted or into his hand, or into his flesh, kind of like a real scar, or a real deep scar, I guess I should say. So yeah, this is him. I'm very glad to introduce you guys to him. This is the Pokemon Mega Evolution Charizard X. It is not an official plush, however, this is by Ollie Factory. No, I don't have the tag on them. Ollie Factory makes tons of Pokemon plush. Unfortunately, they're not official, so they are considered bootleg and kind of illegal, because Pokemon is very adamant about keeping its products for its company. So if Ollie Factory, if you ever get caught, well, it's gonna suck to be you. Basically. Probably gonna get sued, but you never know. But here he is. I'll have more plushies on the way. I customized a Feraligatr because Totodile was my first, and my Totodile, well, that's another story, because, yeah, basically all my Pokemon and all my starters have backstories. So I'm very glad to share that with you guys. This is the second video for today. I figured the last one was kind of long, so why not give you a short one? So, we'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace out, guys. Bye-bye. Good Charizard. Yeah.